Ever had a bite so tough it felt like your teeth might give out? Brace yourself. These chilling stories from Trader Joe's will have you questioning your next snack. Mislabeling is a frequent cause of product recalls, especially for those with food allergies, where proper ingredient labeling can be crucial. Trader Joe's faced a recall issue in March 2023 due to mislabeling on its lemon chicken and arugula salad sold in Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. The packaging correctly displayed the top label but mistakenly included the ingredient list for the broccoli slaw and kale salad with white chicken meat on the bottom, which did not contain wheat. This mislabeling left customers with wheat allergies at risk. Fortunately, no allergic reactions were reported. The FSIS promptly issued a recall advising affected customers to dispose of or return the mislabeled salads to Trader Joe's. Although the error posed no risk to those without wheat allergies, it highlighted the critical importance of accurate allergen information. In March 2023, Trader Joe's recalled its organic tropical fruit blend due to a hepatitis A outbreak, which is a highly contagious virus causing severe symptoms. This recall extended beyond Trader Joe's, affecting retailers like Costco and Aldi as well. Shortly after, the same product faced another recall, this time due to concerns about listeria contamination. Listeria, known for being a serious foodborne pathogen, ranks as the third leading cause of food-related deaths in the US, with around 1,600 cases annually. Trader Joe's quickly urged customers to discard or return the affected fruit blend. Fortunately, no listeriosis cases were reported from this incident. For many, a caffeine boost is crucial to starting the day, making it quite surprising when, in early 2023, Trader Joe's had to recall its instant cold brew coffee. In March, the company voluntarily pulled certain jars from shelves after learning from its supplier that they might contain glass shards.
Yeah, right. It's it's a glass. It's a broken glass. It sells very well, as a matter of fact.
Although no injuries occurred, some coffee drinkers might rethink their choices. The first cup of coffee should kickstart your day, not pose a risk of injury. Trader Joe's is known for its tempting selection of cookies, from the indulgent chocolatey-coated chocolate chip dunkers to the beloved Speculoos biscuits and cookie butter. However, their cookie reputation took a hit when the chain had to recall 2 cookie products due to contamination with rocks. The thought of biting into a chocolate chip cookie only to encounter a hard pebble is understandably disconcerting. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported, and Trader Joe's clarified that the issue was flagged by the supplier rather than by a customer. Despite this, it was likely an awkward moment for the company when, just a week later, another recall was necessary. This time for fully cooked falafel, also due to rocks. Such incidents undoubtedly cast a shadow over the bakery's otherwise stellar reputation. Recalls often shed light on the hidden networks behind our food supply. Manufacturers aren't always well known, but their products can reach a broad array of retailers. Such was the case in February 2024, when the FDA issued a widespread recall for dairy products linked to listeria contamination from Rizzo Lopez Foods. This extensive recall affected over 100 products sold under major brands like Trader Joe's, Dole, Whole Foods 365, Safeway, Costco, and H-E-B. The recall was tied to a listeriosis outbreak that had persisted since 2014. Although only 26 cases were confirmed, the severity was notable with 23 hospitalizations and 2 deaths. The recall impacted stores across the US and Canada, including items such as Whole Foods 365's ricotta cheese, Trader Joe's chicken enchiladas verdes, Dole's chopped avocado ranch kit, and Costco's chicken street taco kit. This incident underscores the complexity of food distribution and the challenges of managing contamination across vast supply chains. Trader Joe's is known for its unique and inventive ice cream flavors, a key factor in its appeal to customers. However, in 2017, this innovation took a concerning turn when tiny metal fragments were discovered in its popular Matcha green tea ice cream. Known for its sweet flavor and smooth texture, this ice cream was a customer favorite, but the discovery of metal prompted immediate action. Trader Joe's quickly pulled the affected ice cream from store freezers and advised customers to discard any pints they had at home. While the company confirmed that no injuries resulted from the contamination, it did not provide details on how the metal ended up in the product or how it was detected. Despite the inconvenience, the recall highlighted the company's commitment to maintaining product safety and transparency. Bone fragments is rarely a reassuring term, especially when it comes to discussing food.
Children, please send me your bones.
In 2021, Trader Joe's revealed that their chili lime chicken burgers were found to contain unexpected bone fragments. This popular item, featuring a blend of ground chicken, onions, bell peppers, garlic, and lime juice concentrate, was praised for its flavorful mix but had an unfortunate flaw. Upon receiving consumer complaints, Trader Joe's recalled nearly 100,000 pounds of these burgers to address the issue. Despite the extensive recall, which aimed to rectify the problem and ensure safety, the chili lime chicken burgers were eventually discontinued. While there's no direct link between the recall and the discontinuation, the decision to remove the product from shelves left customers disappointed. The recall did not appear to impact the safety checks or the return of the product, but the absence of a clear explanation added to the uncertainty surrounding its fate. In February 2024, the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service, or FSIS, issued a recall alert for Trader Joe's frozen chicken, lentil, and caramelized onion pilaf. This dish, which combines basmati rice, green lentils, caramelized onions, and chicken with spices like cumin and cinnamon, was found to contain rocks. The FSIS's action followed several consumer complaints, including one incident involving a dental injury. Customers were advised to inspect their pilaf for the affected batch's establishment number and discard any product from the recalled lot.
I got it wrong.
Trader Joe's soft-baked Snickerdoodles were celebrated for their delightful softness, cinnamon sugar coating, and unbeatable price, catering to those avoiding wheat, eggs, soy, milk, nuts, and sesame without compromising on flavor. They were a delicious treat for many, but in 2022, a problematic batch appeared on shelves containing an unexpected and undesirable ingredient: hard plastic.
One word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Plastics.
Enjoy Life, Natural Brands, the maker of Trader Joe's Snickerdoodles, recalled the cookies out of an abundance of caution due to potential contamination. Shortly after, the cookies vanished from Trader Joe's shelves. This disappearance sparked speculation online, with some wondering if the store was switching manufacturers, while others noted that similar cookies remained available under Enjoy Life branding at other stores. By early 2024, Trader Joe's introduced a new Snickerdoodle cookie, distinct in its flat shape and crinkly texture reminiscent of a traditional sugar cookie. This new version earned enthusiastic reviews from customers, yet many nostalgic for the original soft-baked Snickerdoodles found it challenging to let go of their former favorite.
And I'd much rather head home, bake some Snickerdoodles with a few of my bros.
There are common contaminants like hair or grit that might easily find their way into food, and it's understandable how glass could end up in Trader Joe's instant coffee jars. Glass jars breaking and spreading shards is a plausible scenario. But metal in food? That's another story. In the summer of 2023, Treehouse Foods, a Trader Joe's supplier, recalled 13,000 cases of multigrain crackers with sunflower and flax seeds. These were distributed across states including California, Florida, and Texas due to concerns about metal fragments. Despite the vague details, Trader Joe's confirmed that no injuries were reported and the products were promptly removed from shelves. Yet, the puzzling question remains: how did metal pieces find their way into such thin crackers? Food processing is an intricate, large-scale operation, and while issues are rare, they do occur, as evidenced by frequent recalls. Mislabeling is a leading cause, as illustrated in 2023 when Trader Joe's Hatch Green Chili and Cheese Tamales were mistakenly packed in black bean tamale bags. The mix-up was significant because the Hatch Green Chili tamales contained milk, which was not listed on the black bean packaging. While this particular incident did not result in any reported health issues, it became newsworthy due to its timing. This recall was Trader Joe's 6th in just 6 weeks, amplifying concerns among loyal customers. The repeated recalls led to widespread criticism on social media, with many shoppers expressing frustration over the store's apparent lapses in quality control. The situation highlighted the challenges and potential consequences of mislabeling in the food industry, especially when they occur in rapid succession. The thought of finding insects in our supermarket food triggers a visceral, instinctive reaction of horror and disgust. In 2023, Trader Joe's faced an unwelcome surprise when its unexpected broccoli cheddar soup was found to potentially contain insects. This unusual issue made headlines, amplifying the embarrassment for the company. The recall affected nearly 11,000 cases of soup distributed across Florida, Illinois, California, Texas, Washington, Pennsylvania, and Connecticut. The insects were discovered in the broccoli florets. While no adverse health effects were reported, the shock of finding such an unexpected contaminant likely left a lasting impact on consumers. The CDC reports that listeriosis affects around 1,600 individuals annually, with approximately 260 deaths, while salmonella infections are more prevalent, causing about 1.35 million cases each year in the US, including 26,500 hospitalizations and 420 deaths. Consequently, manufacturers act quickly when there's a risk of contamination with these bacteria. In 2018, Trader Joe's encountered such a situation when a supplier recalled an extensive 795,261 pounds of ready-to-eat meat and poultry products due to potential contamination with onions. The recall specifically affected Trader Joe's Carnitas and Salsa Verde burritos, which were promptly removed from stores. Customers were advised to discard any of these products they might have at home. Fortunately, no illnesses were reported in connection with this recall, highlighting the effectiveness of the company's swift response to the potential health threat. In 2017, Trader Joe's initiated a recall of various chicken and turkey salads due to contamination concerns. The issue, revealed by customer complaints, involved potential contamination with both silica and glass. Green Cuisine, the supplier responsible for these products, promptly acted on the information. The recall affected 3 specific salads: white meat chicken salad with celery, carrots, and green onions, curried white chicken deli salad with toasted cashews, green onions, and honey, and turkey cranberry apple salad featuring turkey breast, sweet dried cranberries, tangy green apples, pecans, and sage. These products were distributed across 12 states, including California, Texas, and Washington, leading to a recall of over 65,000 pounds. The FDA advised customers to discard any affected items or return them to Trader Joe's for a refund, ensuring safety amid the contamination scare.